This Mental Health Awareness Month, we spotlight a local recovery coordinator who've had her struggles with mental illness. Now she shares her life story to help others, showing them that people can and do recover. Maureen Waybright's mental health journey began 30 years ago when she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
I had been really down in the dumps. I was a single parent. Life was getting overwhelming. I started to cry one day and I couldn't stop. And after talking to my family doctor, he hospitalized me in a hospital for the first time in a psychiatric unit to be evaluated for mental illness.
The stigma, the judgment, being put in the psych ward was a pretty hard pill for Maureen to swallow.
Not me. I was super mom. I was a single parent. I did not want to have that diagnosis. And it wasn't until years later when I accepted the diagnosis and accepted the fact that I needed treatment did my mental illness start to come under control and my recovery actually start to happen.
One key to Maureen's recovery was finding the right therapist.
He took the time to teach me about my illness, and that was instrumental in my recovery. He taught me that there were things that I could do to help keep this illness under control.
And a good therapist will also include your family in your recovery, because no one can fight mental illness alone.
We taught my children that it wasn't anything they did that made mom have these episodes, that mom had an illness and that they could be a part of helping me get the help I needed by noticing signs and stuff too.
Maureen had her family support, went to her therapist as scheduled, and took her medications, but something was still missing.
The missing link was the spiritual part of my recovery. And once I accepted that spirituality and accepted that I could control part of this illness, it was unbelievable, the power I felt. My life is better than it's ever been. And I don't strive for happiness in my life. I strive for contentment. And when you strive for contentment, it takes a lot of pressure off you. Contentment is a lot easier to strive for and accomplish in life than thinking you're going to be happy all the time.
Now that Maureen's mental health is moving in the right direction, her mission is to help others as she leads mental health first aid classes.
Just like we need first aid treatment for emergency situations, if we come across someone who's hurt, we need to be educated on how to help someone who's in a mental health crisis. We just did one for dispatchers of local EMS services so that they can recognize and see the signs and then know how to react to it.
Maureen is grateful for her family and friends who recognize the signs, and she now lives a full life. She's active at her church, works in the mental health field, and is an amazing mother and a proud grandmother.
I'm a person with a mental illness, and I can and do live a very active and productive life. If Maureen Waybright could make it from Salem, Ohio, anybody can.
With more local news, I'm Elena Spiva. Maureen will be leading a mental health first aid class today at the Columbiana County Job and Family Services. You can learn more by visiting the Columbiana Mental Health and Recovery Board's website at the bottom of your screen.